Yes, my between the liners, we are back. It is the big one, the final game of the the final game of the season of the European football season, the Champions League final. I've got two Premier League winners alongside me today, Dr. Dom, Tuncay. How you boys feeling, man?
On top of the world, man. 22 years, long time, isn't it?
Couldn't put it better myself.
Adnan didn't have to play football 22 years ago. Long time, man.
As Tuncay is alluding to, Arsenal have also won the Premier League this season, which we'll get into very shortly to hear both of your thoughts as well. But this is the Champions League final preview. It's Arsenal v PSG. It's in Istanbul, Tunch?
Budapest.
Budapest, sorry. It's in Budapest. Dom, you're familiar with the city.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what should we expect from the stadium and the city itself?
It's going to be live. The beers are cheap, so it's going to be very, very lively.
Yeah, I went to Budapest once and had a good time. So, yeah, it's a great city for a final, without a doubt. So, yeah, we'd love to be there right now, but, yeah, can't for now. But yeah, defo go to city for sure. Go to Budapest together.
Facts.
Just quickly, boys, can you try to turn your... Is it saying, if you turn it landscape, will it fill up the whole screen?
Landscape. Let me turn mine. 1 sec.
I'll try. I think I'm on my phone.
Put mine on. Yeah, hold up.
Let's see if that works. No, I don't think it's working. It's cool. We'll just stick to portrait. It's calm.
Cool.
You guys know it's a BTO Between the Lines podcast. Sometimes we get a few technical difficulties, but hopefully you'll see it looking good in your screen anyway. Anyone that's joining the live chat, make sure you get involved. Give us your thoughts and predictions as well, so we can hear what you're thinking about the preview of the Champions League game. Obviously, I'm a United fan, but today I've come neutral. BTO Pods top. No United chat.
No,
today,
man.
so.
No, you should support English teams, man. I'm supporting all of them.
Sure, man.
We need the clean sweep, man. Clean sweep is good for everybody.
You know what? Just saying on that as well, shout out to Villa for winning Europa League and Palace for winning Conference League. And like you said, it could be a clean sweep for all the English teams, which would be a big achievement in some ways maybe not, because of the finances in the Premier League. The Champions, of course, will still be a big achievement. The Europa League has taken a bit of a hit with the no Champions League sides getting knocked down into that competition. The same as the Conference League. Any Premier League team is probably going to be a favourite for.
Yeah, the standard's not great, to be honest. It's the Conference League. I get the competition. It is necessary. I get the addition, but like the fact that Europa League teams don't drop to Conference and Champions League teams don't drop to Europa, we need to revert back to that, in my view, just so that the tournament's a little bit better. But Champions League, I think, has gone a little bit better, in my view. But yeah, Europa and Conference, not as good.
Boys, you might... Yeah, sorry, Dom. Sorry.
No, I was about to say, I was just going to add on that. I think, like, any Premier League team from 10th to 15th should win the Conference League. I can't think of any. If we look at the league right now, if we look at 10th to 15th, you'd be thinking, they should make semis or finals, which, when you think about it, they really should have people dropping down from Europa. Maybe the Champions League dropping down to Europa, maybe not. I would like to see it, but I don't think they're going to do that. But the Europa to Conference definitely needed, 100%.
Yeah. Shout out Palace, their first European trophy, and I think Villa's first European trophy in about 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
Leading on to Arsenal, still no major European trophy, although to me and Tunj have spoken about it, I'm actually personally a big fan of Cup Winners' Cup, so that gets looked down upon, unfortunately. But
Fergie's legacy, Cup Winners' Cup, man. Without Cup Winners' Cup, no Fergie. People can't be telling us, Cup Winners' Cup, not an important trophy. It's the one, man.
Yeah. So, genuinely, I agree with you. 1991, Fergie's Cup Winners' Cup, a massive trophy, and helped him build his legacy from there. Boys, let's talk about it. You might have seen on Instagram and TikTok, I've been getting a lot of comments from the Arsenal fans this week. You guys couldn't make the last stream, unfortunately, on the last game of the season. Did you go to the Emirates after the game?
I didn't go. I went on the Saturday. I went on
just on a random one. No games were on.
So we played Palace away, and then obviously we won. It was the title winning day, the day we did the trophy. And Sunday. Yeah.
Was it as busy then as it was on the Bournemouth City game after that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was busy, I'd say. Probably Thursday might be a little bit more busy because of the occasion, but actually, I don't know. I think they were both busy. Saturday was lively as well, so.
Sunday, you mean? Sunday.
Was it Sunday? Oh, yeah, Sunday, sorry. Yeah, Sunday was lively as well, so. Yeah, I think the weather adds to it.
Oh, fact.
So, yeah. But yeah, it was lively. It was good. Good to see and experience.
Dom, have you managed to take a trip down to the Emirates yet?
Actually, when we were playing, when City were playing Bournemouth, I actually had a night shift, and I called my brothers. I was like, "Yo, it's actually gonna happen, man. You better get to Emirates. Get to the Emirates now before." Yeah. So unfortunately, I haven't actually reached there yet. But Sunday, I've already got my alcohol ready because I have a feeling. We're gonna nick it. I have a feeling we're gonna nick it, man.
So obviously you're going to be, both of you, I'm assuming, going to be at the parade, yeah? Regardless of whether you win or not.
Regardless, yeah. Massive celebration.
What's the Odegaard lift the trophy?
Yeah, 100. My captain.
You sure he's strong enough to lift it, mate? You sure he's strong enough to lift it?
If he needs help, innit? It's calm.
Yeah. Obviously, you boys, you backed Arsenal at the beginning of the season in our predictions to win the league. So let's quickly talk about that because you haven't had your say on the channel, and I'm sure a few people would love to hear what you have to say. As I've said, I dropped a few reels this week on Instagram, just talking about my thoughts. And I don't know if you've heard, but I did congratulate both of you specifically on those reels. I know you're part of the section. I don't mind congratulating you guys. You deserve it. I know there's certain other man that I'm not going to name their names, but they know who they are. I didn't really congratulate, and same with the just quickly, let me throw out there. There's a section of the fan base who have never been to the Emirates or have chosen not to go to the Emirates, especially in the last 10 years because they thought Arsenal weren't doing all that. But now that Man City and Bournemouth have played a game and Arsenal finally won the league, they're suddenly outside the Emirates for the first time in their lives. But is certain hints of glory hunting? Is that fair of me to say?
The thing is, and I'll say this, because of what has been going on, because of the previous 3 years where we've been so close yet so far, couldn't be me. I'll say that, but yeah, I understand it. We went into the season. Me and Tunch, we went into the season, and the reason that personally I said it's now or never. It really was. This season was now or never, and I felt like the squad building that was going on behind the scenes was actually really, really good. The other times that we could say, okay, yeah, injury here, injury there, injury there. When we started bringing in Mosquera and we bring in Hincapie and those type of players, I like the fact that they started to realize, let's build from the back. Because defense wins championships, as we've seen. 1-0 to the Arsenal. I'll be singing it this season and the next season. I hope to see the most haram ball. I don't care. 1-0s, I'll take them all day long.
I mean, what was it? Alan Hansen, he's one of the most Premier League / English titles. He says that the thing that wins you leagues is defense. So obviously, if you're going to have a good defense, you're pretty much going to win the league or going to be competing at least. So obviously, we built the squad and the team based on that. That's our strength. Goalkeeper, 2 centre backs, full-backs, and obviously Declan Rice. So obviously, build a team around them. Then it will go on to do wonders, I think. But going on to your question in terms of that glory hunting and all that stuff, I agree with it in my view. But that doesn't go fast. It goes for all teams, to be honest with you. When your team doesn't perform well, you're just fed up, frustrated, disinterested. But when your team does well, you're on top of the world. So that's just how it goes, unfortunately,
But Tunj, guys like, obviously, Dom, you're a busy man, you're working a lot. But Tunj, me and you have been there, game in, game out. Obviously, I'm a United fan, but game in, game out, we've been there. Whether it's win, lose, or draw. It's just a shame, I think football doesn't mean as much to some people as they suggest, as they make out.
Yeah,
obviously, suddenly when they won, it suddenly means the world to them. But
when they're winning, or it could be that they're spoiled or they don't know what it's like to lose, or there's so many. Look, I know what it's like to lose, unfortunately, and I can ride through like the banter years and obviously being there, seeing it myself. So yeah, I guess some people haven't really experienced it or choose not to experience it one way or another. So that's probably why you get people that are sort of on and off. So they choose not to be in that environment, if you like. So yeah, that's just the way some people are.
Boys, let's get on to some positivity for you guys, because you guys deserve it. I'll come to Dom first. Dom, tell us how you're feeling about winning the league, first time in 22 years.
Honestly, like, my mom's not interested in football whatsoever. You ask her about footballers and she'll start talking to you about Beckham and Owen and the golden generation. But as soon as I walked in from my night shift, she was singing Championes, you know? So for me to even see that it affected even my mum, who knows, because could you imagine being the mother of a losing ass household? We've been losing for so long. Every time she sees me getting stressed over Arsenal, she's just like, Dom, why? And I say, no, I can't. I can't. So realistically, it's still kind of settling in right now. Obviously, I've been trolling a lot on Instagram, trolling a lot on on the WhatsApp group chats. And I'm promising you, on Sunday it's just gonna get even worse because I'm feeling that win. I'm feeling it. I will be on. People won't be able to talk to me for a while.
Dom, you've gone easy on me, you know. No memes, nothing. You've gone easy on me, innit? No memes or nothing. You ain't sent me nothing.
No. In fairness, I can't really draw you out too tough because fair enough. Everyone was hoping for us to second the game, ole, etc. But like, on a real level, you weren't like calling us, especially on this run. So I can't really, like, it's the people that have been caught, like, absolutely violating me for years. Those guys got it. They got it.
If I'm being honest, on WhatsApp group I do chat a lot of crap, but on YouTube I've actually been pretty fair. I've always maintained you should support Arteta, and I've said that if there's anyone that's going to do it, it should be him. So I can't take any credit for that. Obviously, I'm sure a lot of people did say that, but that's why I think maybe you're going to be easy on me. But
I feel as if because we used to go to school together, and every time that fucking Birmingham City final, I remember coming into school just like, and you must have been like, obviously you teased me for a bit, but then you're like, nah, man, it's dark. Like, no one wants to, like, a big club like Arsenal, for that to happen. Okay, yes, it's calamitous, and like, and in the same vein, I don't think me and Tunch, like, the Grimsby jokes got a bit boring after a while, innit? Like, we made the Grimsby jokes once or twice, but then we moved on, you know. So that's the thing. I don't mind it. I'll take it, but eventually, like, move on, you know.
Yeah, I think throughout the season, Arsenal just focused on Arsenal. Fans included. Now, obviously, we won it. We can obviously start to take the piss a little bit, but yeah.
How are you feeling after the win? Obviously, you've had a lot of dark days at the Emirates yourself, a lot of journeys to the Emirates, rainy days. Now you've had a productive 3 seasons before, and now obviously you finally capped it off with a win. How are you feeling, Tunch? What does it mean to you?
Yeah, it feels good, man. Not just for me, but all the fans there, all the regulars that go year in, year out, day in, day out. So yeah, it's a nice feeling. Of course, seeing your team you supported. It's more satisfying seeing the downs, and then obviously coming up to this moment obviously makes it a little bit more special. I don't know, it hasn't really fully settled in yet with me. I don't know why. It's like there's tomorrow's game, there's the parade and all that stuff. Probably in time it'll start to hit me up like, oh yeah, that was great. But now it's just like, yeah, we won the Premier League, great. There's still 1 game to go. Let's see how I feel after that, and see how I feel at the parade. But yeah, I think I was confident we'll win the league from day one. To be honest with you, I've said from the start, like, Arsenal had the best depth in the league, and that was what's going to win the league for them. I thought Liverpool weren't as good as the season before when they won the league, because I thought their attack had progressed. And I felt with City, it was Pep's last season, and the City team isn't as dangerous as the City teams of before, you know, with the likes of De Bruyne in particular. So I had a feeling that this would be Arsenal's year one way or another. But we kind of should have won the league like 2-3 games earlier if we took the wins that we needed to.
Very nerve-wracking. So, last couple games.
You know, we won it like we had to allow Man City to draw to Bournemouth, but I think we should have wrapped up the league a lot earlier, in my view. So yeah, it was well deserved.
We've got a live chat, boys. I guess I'll let you guys answer this one. We will be coming to the game shortly. I think Arsenal will definitely play Harambe and try to sneak in a goal on counter-attack. We will get to the game preview shortly, but Dom, I think that's what you were saying as well.
No, I don't see any counter-attack happening. There will be no need for a counter-attack. It's just going to be corners or set piece. Give me some corners. Give me some corners. Gabriel, Gyökeres, Havertz in the box. They don't have the height. They just don't have it. They don't have the height.
Nicholas probably got like 100k bonus for every goal. So
exactly.
All right, boys, let's take it on to the preview. Just quickly, Tuncay, you didn't manage to get a ticket for the final? Or did you try? Or
no, I didn't try. I had the opportunity to go into the ballot, but I decided not to because my wife's pregnant, so obviously I can't really go anywhere. So, yes.
Are you guys watching it with anyone, or are you going to watch the game by yourselves at home? How do you feel about it?
I'm going to a bar with a couple guys.
Oh, Jerome, innit?
Yeah. So
you told me to come
with
Jerome.
No, not with Jerome. No, I was supposed to, but that plan kind of flopped. So yeah, going with a different group. We're looking forward to it. I don't care what I watch it as long as there's a screen. Like I'm gonna be fully locked in the game. So
yeah. I'm supposed to be watching it with brothers and some cousins. I don't know yet whether it will be at a house or whether it will be at a pub. But regardless, anything could be happening. They could really be a bomb alert, and I'm still going to be glued to that screen. Going to be glued to it. There's nothing that can stop me.
That's crazy, though. Personally, I was thinking if it was United and Champions League final, I think I'd rather watch it at home, just to concentrate, hear the commentary, hear the atmosphere, but also get the feeling of wanting to watch it with your family and friends and the environment, atmosphere with them as well. Especially if you guys win.
I'm kind of the same, to be honest. I kind of want to concentrate on the game, but then I'm like, you know what? Let me just do something different. Let me just enjoy it rather than just be tense. I didn't expect after the Champions League final. I find the Champions League final or Champions League in general to be like a bonus. I don't think you ever set yourself to win the Champions League. It's always the Premier League. So I just see it as like a nice bonus. It's on a Saturday, Sunday. You got the parade, so yeah, it's just a nice midway, if you like. So I'm just getting enjoy it. Whatever happens. It's a good season.
Big facts. I think that's the most important thing. We're going into this, and I don't think any Arsenal fan is nervous because number one, we're not going to get battered. If we do lose, we won't get battered. Number two, we could play with the handbrakes off, but I hope we play with two handbrakes on both sides. I'm fine with that. As long as if we can nullify Kvara, I think we've got the game. He's the only one that I'm really genuinely terrified of. We've seen him just run through 3, 4, 5 people like they're nothing. Yeah, he's the only one that I'm worried about.
Let's go for it then. This is a preview for the final. Let's stick to the point that Dom's on. The main threats from PSG. Personally, I think Kvaratskhelia is probably the best player in the world this season. For me, I say world, I'm talking about Champions League games specifically. I can't act like I've seen him in League One. But for me personally, whenever I've seen him in Champions League, he's torn it up. I would put him ahead of Dembele as well, personally, especially from an attacking front. I'll put him above anyone else. Anyone else that will stick out to you in the PSG attacking sense? Dembele, obviously.
It's just a front three, really. Doué, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, and then you got the two midfielders.
Yeah, I think Vitinha, I think if he is man-marked and given a couple robust challenges within the first 30 minutes, I think we can get him to be less of an influence than he actually is. Especially because it seems to be that they play with two in the middle. If he can, the game's gonna be one in midfield. We need Rice to basically be doing what he's been doing all season. We just need that type of energy all over the place, really. I don't know what he's going to do. I'm hearing Mourinho might be back. I don't know what he wants to do with Mourinho, whether he's going to be a sub or whatever. That left wing for us, I'm a bit worried about. I don't know if if we play Martinelli, who are we going to play there? If we play Trossard, that one I'm a bit worried about. And I also worry that Rice won't be able to get forward because of the right back situation. I'm not sure who's going to be playing at our right back. I'm not sure if Timber's fully fit yet. But yeah, if it's not Timber and they're playing Mosquera or Hincapié there, then we're definitely going to need Rice to like slip into that little channel there.
Yeah.
Which might like negate us going forward. But as I said, a rumble 1-0, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah,
that's what I have to say about it.
Good battles all over the pitch. Like their fullbacks are unreal. Like I don't know how well we set up to combat Hakimi and Nuno Mendes. Does that mean Saka and Trossard attack? Does it mean that they do a bit of defensive work? Mosquera's going to play at right back. How's he going to cope against Scalia? Personally, I think he might struggle. So does it mean extra protection that side with Rice and Saka? Again, like Dom said, Game's going to be one in midfield. I agree with that. And it's basically their attack against our defence. You know, whichever one comes on top will win the game. I'm unsure about their goalkeeper, to be fair. I find their goalkeeper to be a weak link. It's the Russian keeper, the ponytail. I don't really trust goalkeepers with ponytails.
David Seaman, huh?
He's no Akinfeev, man. He's no Akinfeev, man. So I'm not worried.
Since Seaman got lobbed by Ronaldinho by like 70 yards, I was like, no, it's kind of cool. But no, his save against Sheffield United was like the best save I've ever seen, though. So on the flip side,
no, Seaman was class. Just to contradict you a bit, from what I've seen from Safanov, he looks like a very competent keeper. And I think he's even come in second choice because is it Cheryshev that was first choice?
Chevalier, I think the guy's name was.
Chevalier, sorry. Chevalier.
Yeah, he was.
He's got a thigh injury. He's out. Yeah.
Yeah, and then obviously this keeper, he's done okay, but I don't think he's that good. He's okay, but that's about it. He's not Donnarumma, basically. You know, the last time he played PSG, remember Donnarumma made like unreal saves. He should really not
crazy.
Yeah, to be honest with you. So. You know,
he won that game
with this keeper.
Yeah, last year I think they beat in the semi-finals 1-0 with the Emirates and 2-1 away, I believe. And Donnarumma made some crazy saves against Odegaard, Martinelli. Yeah, he definitely won them the game. We got another chat from Aniket Nayak. Shout out you. Enrique is definitely cooking something up. Like he told his players to look up Elise in their half. But Arsenal may give a great fight. I think your point is, I think he was targeting Elise down the right, maybe in an attacking sense. I believe you're right. But yeah, Arsenal will definitely give a great fight. I agree with you. We're going to come to both your predicted lineups and score predictions as well in a sec. So just save that for now. Just quickly, for any of those that are betting people, I just wanted to see who was the favourites because I wasn't sure. PSG are currently favourites 8-11. For those that don't understand the betting rules, obviously I'm Muslim and don't have any involvement in that. Tuncay the same. If you put £11 down, Tunch, what's that little smile for? Tunch, no, we'll leave that conversation for another day. You put down £11, I believe you get £8 profit back, so that will give you £19 in total. And Arsenal were, I think they were 5-8. Sorry. So if you put £5 down, you get £8 profit. So that will give you a total of £13. So PSG just about favourites. Do you agree with that, guys, by the way, just before I move on?
Yeah, I mean, it's an even game. It's even, like, not many people can tell you who's going to win, to be honest with you. I don't know who's going to win or what's going to happen. Like, it's just two different teams, two different ways of playing. It's just a case of, like I said, attack versus defence, which one's going to come out on top. So, yeah, I'd say it's quite unfair. Like, I can understand why PSG's slightly favourites because obviously they won it last year and they're an unreal team as well. So we've an unreal manager. So I understand.
Yeah,
Dom, you agree with the
I agree.
favourites?
They're defending champs. At the end of the day, they're defending champs. So defending champs are always going to have, even if they came up against anybody, they're always going to be the slight favourites. Also, just the amount of minutes that these guys have had in terms, they're going to be a lot fresher. Whether that might work in R1s in terms of rhythm compared to theirs, I'm not sure. We shall see.
Do you have any concerns that your players have been out on the lash a bit since they won the league or kept a professional training?
They can enjoy themselves, man. I wish I did the same. I'll do the same, you know, just going out on the lash. Hangover, Champions League final, win it, drunk, 2 week hangover, World Cup.
Yeah. This is the thing as well. I feel like this is something that people don't really notice about this team as well. But this team, we've always been seen as like good boys, but this team is really like a bunch of good men in it. Like, they're obviously going to get lashed. They're going to go out on the lash. They're going to go have fun. They're going to enjoy it. But I don't think you're not going to hear any of those crazy stories that we used to hear in the 80s and the 90s about these guys, you know? They seem to all have, okay, fine, this is the limit. This is the limit. So I think Arteta as well would have probably been like, all right, cool. You take the 1-2 days off, but make sure you're on point. I think they've balanced it. I think they balanced it.
Yeah, there's no cheaters in that Arsenal team. I ain't seen anyone cheating on their girlfriend, any divorces or anything. Well, Trossard got divorced, but he probably didn't. No infidelity, at least.
Yeah. There's no bad. You don't hear anything bad about any of the players there, which is actually quite rare. And now I'm starting to look at it in terms of how Arteta has brought it up. As much as me and Tunch probably we loved Aubameyang. And realistically, I feel really bad that he never was part of the Arsenal team that has won the Premier League because I think he deserved it. One of the best strikers we've ever had. But he was too much of a maverick, and he was influencing other players and the younger players. You're not gonna see Norgard do that. You know? I mean, Norgard he didn't really get minutes, but
yeah, like Odegaard's a classic good boy, man. Odegaard's never gonna be. That's what you need, a classic good boy.
Yeah, he's got to be like, it's 10:15, guys. Why aren't you sleeping? You know?
All right, just before we get into your predicted lineups, just to let you guys know, I've seen the press conferences from Enrique and Arteta. Arteta said Timber is in the squad and Madueke is in the squad. White isn't in the squad. So he said that Timber and Madueke are both fit. Whether they start or not, I'll leave up to you to decide. But also for PSG, Hakimi is out injured, confirmed. Dembele has said himself in a press conference that he's 100% fit and raring to go. So on that note, let's come to Dom first for your predicted lineup for Arsenal, if you've got one. I think there's a few interesting conversations in there. The right back, the centre mid, the left back, the striker. But yeah, Dom, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go obviously Raya, the left back, most likely Calafiori, then obviously Saliba, Gabriel. Most likely Timber if he's fit, hopefully. Then we're gonna have Rice. Most likely gonna have Odegaard. I'm not sure who that third person will be. He's most likely gonna try and play
Lewis Kelly.
He's most likely gonna try and. I don't think he's gonna try and play Skelly. Unfortunately, Skelly will be on the bench. Not sure if Zubi has been really showing us enough at this stage, but maybe he's seen something different. So it's either going to be between Zubimendi or, I think it's going to be Zubimendi, man. Because we can't play Odegaard and Eze. Eze is going to be on the bench, most likely. But it could be up front instead of Gyökeres. I think he might play Havertz, you know. I think he might play Havertz.
I just seen a really funny comment. Say that last bit again, sorry?
I think he's going to play Havertz instead of Gyökeres up top.
And Trossard on the left?
I think he's actually good. I think he'll play Martinelli on the left, you know.
Interesting. Trossard's come into a bit of form in the season as well, isn't it?
Bro, Trossard, no one can talk to me about Trossard. Trossard is that guy. He's been grabbing us goals, late goals, important goals. He's a very technically proficient player. But Martinelli, in terms of the pace and the tracking back, I think in the final, if anything, he'll hook him at 60 or something like that. And then obviously Saka on the right wing. That's what I think.
Some really interesting points. And sorry, Dom, do you think Timber would start, or is it a bit too early for him?
No. Timber will start, man. If he's fit, I think if Timber is even 85% fit, he starts.
We'll just quickly go through some comments just before we come to your team. Aniket Nayak. Arsenal definitely will have to defend well against Kvara, but I do think Gabriel and Saliba will do a great job. Excited for Kvara v Timber. Definitely, I will echo that point. Really excited to see that battle as well. I'd be really concerned for Arsenal if it is Mosquera at right back, because I feel like Kvara will definitely give him a long, long day. But yeah, Gabriel Saliba, I expect them to be as good as they have been for the last few seasons. Just another one which made me laugh a bit. AT4803. If Arsenal win the double, Arteta is a greater manager than Wenger. Wow. Huge statement. Tunj, let's come to you first on that one.
What, on that statement or the lineup?
On that statement, sorry.
Yeah, it's a good debate. Obviously, it's a big.
Lads.
I mean, Arsene Wenger revolutionised the team, so it's a bit different. Built the stadium, great football, invincibles, all that stuff. I'd say he's still ahead, even if Arteta wins the Champions League. But obviously, let's see by the time Arteta leaves, then we can also probably compare. But I think even if Arteta was in the Champions League and that historic double, I know it's a massive achievement, but it's not. His achievements compared to Wenger's isn't quite there yet, because Arsenal done more than obviously the football side of it. So yeah, that's my view on it.
Dom?
No, I couldn't add anything else. That's exactly what I was about to say. Like, too early, even if he does this, like, it's massive. But remember, this guy took us, built us a whole stadium, and over a 6-year period, he had us in profit. He had us in profit on transfers. Like, we were playing with man like Squillaci at the back. Like, please, respect Wenger. Respect him,
respect Wenger,
respect
please.
Respect him.
I'm not even an Arsenal fan, but come on, man. That's too.
Yeah, no. Respect him. You can't do that. Because remember, at the end of the day, like what year is Arteta on? 6, yeah?
Yeah, 6.
Okay, season, cool. Yeah. Cool. So then let's see what Wenger did after six seasons. Let's compare that to what this even
by
even
now
though the Champions
League won two Premier Leagues by now.
Couple FA Cups too.
6 seasons, yeah, couple FA Cups, yeah. Just 84803. Without getting too personal, I would love to know what year you were born, because I feel like maybe you didn't see the best of Wenger, and you're probably the type of Arsenal fan that will say Aaron Ramsey is better than Thierry Henry or something. So yeah, man. Very interested to hear that. Tunj, let's come to your predicted lineup for what you think. Sorry, am I saying predicted lineup for what Arteta will do, or what you think you should do? What did you say, Dom? Did you say what you think you should do?
I said what Arteta. I think what Arteta will do.
Okay, so let's carry on that theme. Tunj, what do you think Arteta will do?
Obviously, we're having goal. Calafiori, Gabriel, Saliba. I think Mosquera will start instead of Timber. Although I do think Timber should start if he's fit. And then in midfield, I would say I think to go with Zubimendi instead of Lewis Skelly. And then Declan Rice, Martin Odegaard. And then in attack, I think it will be Havertz up top. I think it will be Havertz, following Gyökeres, Saka, and then Trossard. And then obviously, I think he's then going to rely on the subs, Eze, Martinelli, those two in particular, to really make a difference if things go south. Gyökeres as well. So, I mean, great players to bring off the bench. Timber, Nketiah, Lewis Skelly as well. So, I mean, it's hard to pick, good team.
How good does it feel that we actually have a bench where we switch a player and it doesn't feel like, oh my gosh. Oh man. We've had to deal with this for so long, where we get an injury and then the player that comes on, you're just thinking, oof, you can already feel it. So the fact that we're even having this discussion about, is he going to play Martinelli or is he going to play Trossard? Is he going to play Havertz or is he going to play Gyökeres, is a brilliant conversation, and I'm so happy that we're at this point of the development. Sorry to interrupt, but yeah, I just wanted to say that.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that'll be the team. I think Martinelli will be more of an impact player. I think if we're winning like 1-0, I can see it come on like 5-10 minutes to go, counter, 2-0, game over. I can see that kind of happening as well. So, yeah.
Interestingly enough, you've both gone for the same team, actually, except for Tunj, you've gone with Mosquera, understandably so, because if Timber was 100% fit and matched up, you probably put him in there naturally. Dom, you're happy to risk Timber to start. Although I'd be interested to hear what Timber says, especially in terms of the World Cup coming up. But
Netherlands are going nowhere, man. Netherlands are going nowhere. I don't care.
Especially under Koeman, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, do you know what? Netherlands have a good team on paper. Like when you go through the names, well, it's the manager I don't trust. Yeah, I don't trust him.
Agreed. We'll just quickly go through a possible starting lineup for PSG. Obviously, Hakimi's out, so we're going to say Safanov, Zaya Emery at right back, like he's done in a few Champions League games. It will be Marquinhos and Pacho at the back, Mendes at left back, Neves, Vitinho, Fabian Ruiz in the midfield, and then Doué, Dembele, and Kvaratskhelia, I'm guessing. That sounds about right? Yeah. So we spoke about PSG's biggest threats. Let's talk about Arsenal's biggest threats. I hate to throw in a little joke there, but Gabriel is probably one of your bigger threats, right?
Of course.
Yeah, no doubt.
And you're definitely gonna be strong on set pieces. Other than Gabriel, Saka. Oh, sorry, I just wanted to ask about your starting lines, by the way. Neither of you started Eze. It feels a bit harsh to me.
Nah.
I think Odegaard deserved the last couple of games. I think he's obviously the captain as well. So we need control in midfield, and obviously Odegaard gives more control than Eze. Eze is more like the maverick, does something out of nothing kind of player. But a game like tomorrow needs like control, especially midfield. Obviously, it's going to be a midfield battle. So I'm not saying Eze is a bad player. Obviously, he will come on at some point, make an impact, I'm sure. But yeah, I'd still start Odegaard for me.
Dom, you said Arteta doesn't rate Eze, you think?
I think he does. I when I say that, I don't mean it as in he doesn't rate him as a player. I mean, especially in the game, as Tuncay just said, that we really need control of. Like, he turns over the ball a little bit too much because he is that maverick type of player, that person that wants to progress the ball, that wants to play that flick, that wants to play the intricate passes. Whereas sometimes, and it's something that we have like almost been pulling our hair out over this season, is sometimes we see Odegaard progress the ball, look left, look right, see a run, realize that this pass is risky, and he'll play it and recycle it. Now, normally, I'd be screaming at my TV, why didn't you pass there? But I get tomorrow, that's what I want to be seeing. If the pass is not on, don't play it, boy. Don't play it. I'd rather whatever. Just give it anywhere, but don't turn it over. And I'm sure that's what Arteta is telling them as well.
But if it was your choice, would you play Eze, or if you were the manager, let's say?
Well, if it was my choice, I'll be playing 5 at the back, so you don't want to hear my choices.
Fair enough. I think that's a very sensible answer. Obviously, it could be a big moment for Saka. You know, you guys have heard me say multiple times he's my favourite Arsenal player, if I was to have one. Huge moment for him. Obviously, he's been compared to numerous wingers since he's come up into the Arsenal senior team, at least. Maybe unfairly so in certain times, and he's carried Arsenal in certain times. And has been overplayed in multiple seasons, but he's finally got there. He's finally won the Premier League for you guys. If not, he might not have been the major cause of it, but he's helped you guys get to where you are. It'll be a massive achievement for him to win the Champions League final, and I'm sure even he's on Nuno Mendes' side, so that's gonna be a tough battle. Yeah. But he's definitely going to be one of your main attacking threats, especially maybe set pieces and open play as well.
Yeah. I'm just happy. I know it sounds bad. I never really wish injury on everything, but I'm happy Hakimi's not on that pitch, man.
Yeah.
So
Hakimi will be a huge player for them. Yeah. I've missed out a comment. I'm not sure when this comment came through. I want to ask Dom, do you think coming after winning the league, will it affect your psychology, like taking the game lightly, according to you? That's a good question, Dom.
So
why didn't they ask Tuncay that, by the way?
I think, as I said, for many times, and for a long time, I just want the defensive solidity. I feel as if from George Graham days, obviously I wasn't about that much. I was probably just a thought in my parents' brain. But looking back at the history of being defensively, I'm just very happy. Very, very happy. The fact is, I know for a fact that we won't concede more than 2 in any game. Whereas a couple years before, we were getting spanked 5-1s, 8-0s. Well, not 8-0.
So sorry, I need to interrupt, bro. Because any United fans are watching this, obviously we beat you 3-2 at Emirates. Just saying, I had to chuck that in.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that game.
That's my one United again? Quick. Sorry. Bruno Fernandes assist record.
I like it. Shameless, but I like it.
Sorry, Dom. Carry on. Sorry.
No. That's it, man. I really think that this is the time where I almost want to be bored. I want to be bored watching Arsenal as long as we're winning. I don't care anymore. It's been too many years where we've been watching our midfielders get hacked and absolutely ruined. Like careers ruined. Like Wilshere, Ramsey, Rosicky, DRB, Eduardo. Like we could just keep going. I'm probably forgetting players that have been injured. Like, and all of the time the commentators were like, "Oh yeah, the Arsenal, they're just a little bit. They don't have the strength." And now we're playing like that. I won't lie. I don't know how we got out this whole season with no red cards and no penalties. But in terms of what has happened to us,
it's about time. I'm glad they put in the investment. They needed to.
Yeah. I'm happy the way it is.
I'm getting a bit of hate in the comments now. Obviously, I think this guy's come straight from Instagram Reels to come at me. He said, "You say Gabriel is Arsenal's biggest threat, but he only has 4 goals while Gyökeres has 21 goals. What a clown, internet brain rot hating clown you are." Wow. Lays-AB sounds like Blaze if you put B before the L. Anyway, just quickly to mention, Tuncay and Dom have both put Havertz up front, so over Gyökeres. So I don't think I'm a clown, internet brain rotting hating clown.
People take this too seriously, man.
I think Gabriel is definitely one of your bigger threats, my bro. Because when Saka's getting the ball in the corner and he's smashing it on the defender's shins just to get a corner, I know who's running straight up. So yeah, BLAZE, chat to me properly, bro. Chelsea has like 5 goals less than Arsenal at set pieces, yet you never talk about them. Hating dumb casuals. My bro, we're talking about Arsenal v PSG in the Champions League final.
Where are Chelsea? I swear Chelsea didn't get Europe this season.
Chelsea didn't get Europe, bro.
Bro, why are we talking about Chelsea? 9 teams made it to Europe, and Chelsea weren't one of them. 9 teams. Tell this guy to come off tell him to come off the
The worst thing is, I think he's an Arsenal fan. You do realise I'm a United fan, and the other 2 are Arsenal fans. So yeah, hating dumb casuals is very harsh. I just mentioned Gabriel as being your biggest threat. I don't think that's hating. I think that's a fair comment. But you see what I'm saying? I bet this guy's never been to the Emirates.
We both agreed. 2 Arsenal fans both agreed. Yeah, he's up there.
Yeah, he's up there. Of course, our best bet.
Right, Lays-AB, have you ever been to the Emirates? Let me know in the comments right now. Real talk. And if you have, send me a picture on Instagram DMs just to prove it, because I know you haven't. And I'm not including outside the Bournemouth City game after that day. I want to see you at the Emirates at a game, yeah? Sorry, Tunch, what was we saying before we came? Oh, PSG start. We said Arsenal's main threats, PSG's main threats, obviously they're attacking forwards. This is like, what's the saying? The immovable object be the unstoppable force.
Yeah.
Arsenal being the immovable object, PSG being the unstoppable force. It's going to be a great game of football. Let's come to your predictions. Before I come to both of you, I just got to chuck in the wife's predictions. She told me to say this. She said Arsenal are going to win. She said this last week, by the way, before you even won the league. She said Arsenal were going to beat PSG 2-0, and it's going to be a very comfortable win. She wanted to mention that it's going to be as comfortable as when Bournemouth drew against City. She knew Arsenal had won the league as soon as Bournemouth went 1-0 up, and she had 100% faith in Bournemouth pulling through for Arsenal. So she wanted to mention it's going to be a very comfortable Arsenal 2-0 win. So I just had to chuck that in there. Shout out to the wife.
Well, Adnan, you picked well. You picked well.
Bro, yeah. I've got great taste, man. What can I say? I know what I'm doing. Just a random point. All 3 of us on the stream were all married. I don't know if that's ever happened on any of our streams.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
100% marriage success rate. So
love
yeah,
that,
man. Shout out all the wives out there, man.
Yeah, you know it.
Dom, let's come to you for your prediction.
I'm going with a 2-1, you know.
Arsenal.
2-1 to Arsenal, yeah. I feel like what will happen is we'll go 1-0 up. And I think they'll be attacking. We might get a counter goal, go 2-0 up, and then they'll get the 1, but it'll be late. And we'll be sweating for like 4 or 5 minutes. Screaming at the ref, blow the whistle! Yeah, but yeah. That's my prediction.
I hear it. It sounds reasonable. Tunch?
I think 2-0 as well. I think we're going to give a clean sheet. in my view. I think we'll score from a set piece and from a counter attack in the last 10 minutes to win the game. So yeah, I think it'll be 2-0.
Limbs, just thinking about it, man. Imagine. I'm just going to quickly throw in my prediction. I know you probably don't want to hear it, but I personally, without any bias, I think PSG win 2-0, just because I think their attack is almost unstoppable, like I mentioned. And
you know what? It's a fair thing to say. It's a fair thing to say. But I would say just to counteract that is that they only ever beat us by one goal last time, and we never had a full squad on either one of those teams.
True.
So I feel like if they do beat us, it will only be by a goal.
Yeah, that's a fair comment, actually. I never considered that. They have only beat you by one goal in recent seasons, so that does make sense. And you beat them 2-0, not last season.
Yeah.
Was it last season?
We beat them last season in the group stage of Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't play them this season, have you? You played
Bayern.
No.
Bayern and Inter.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just going to say 2-0. That's my prediction. But yeah, I can completely understand where you're coming from. Just quickly, Aniket has said, Adnan, I think United should buy Mateus Fernandes, Stiller, and Alex Scott, then other expensive signs like Elliot Anderson and Tonali, as it may affect the transfer budget and buying other positions. Just quickly, I know it's not United podcast. I do agree with you. Personally, I think the overspending on players, especially English players, some of them might be good, but I do think it goes way over the top. And I also think you should be able to spend money wisely on gems rather than the big name at times. So yeah, Mateus Fernandes, Stiller, and Alex Scott do sound like very good players on a cheaper budget than Elliot Anderson and Tonali. I do agree with you, but there will be more United content coming out. There will be a United end of season review coming out very soon, so watch out for that, Aniket. Thank you for joining in the comments and make sure to subscribe. Lays-AB, I'm waiting for that Instagram DM of you at the Emirates. I'm still waiting for that. Also, Tunj Dom, there will be an Arsenal end of season review, but we'll wait for the Champions League to be over and maybe you'll be celebrating as well. But I'm sure you'll be celebrating the Premier League for a long time to come still. So whenever I can get you for that, we'll get that done. And World Cup is coming soon, so we're going to have to get that done ASAP. So yeah, Tunj Dom, I'm going to let you guys sign us out. It's been a very eventful live preview. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you for everyone joining in and what you watched. And thank you for everyone that joined in the live comments, especially you Lays-AB. Waiting for that picture, my guy. Dom, Tuncay, your final thoughts on the game. I'm going to let you guys sign us out. So whenever you're ready.
Come on. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Come on, the boys.
History beckons.
Facts.
Good luck to Arsenal. I'm only saying that for the wife and Tuncay and Dom. For all the other section of Arsenal fan base, I hope you lose, and I'm ready to be there when you do. Signing out, the Between the Lines podcast. Peace out. Oh, before we go, sorry. We'll do a reaction to the final after, if possible. Obviously not on the day. Maybe not even Sunday, but maybe Monday, hopefully. So you'll hear Tuncay's and Dom's thoughts on the final, Champions League final soon. Signing out, Between the Lines podcast. Adnan, Tuncay, Dom. Peace out.